As many of you guys know, Scarlet Spider is actually a good card, okay? I'll be honest, I was a bit skeptical about him when he first came out, but I decided to pick him up anyway for content reasons, and he turns out to be a good card. I know you guys are asking why you're talking about Scarlet Spider. Well, that is because Misery got a buff in the most recent OTA update. So now instead of a 4-7, she is a 4-8. And also, I got a new variant for her. Definitely let me know what you guys think of this variant. I think it looks pretty cool indeed. But with all that said, this deck, it's kind of a refresh from the old version of the deck I had. Technically, I did a similar deck to this, okay? Yeah. I made a similar deck to this already, but I believe instead of Agony, I had Hulkbuster. Although, I'll be honest, Agony and Scarlet Spider feel a lot nicer than Hulkbuster and Scarlet Spider. Because the Hulkbuster and Scarlet Spider, you really got to pull off, honestly, unless you got lucky and did Psylocke on turn 2, Scarlet Spider on turn 3, then Hulkbuster on turn 4. This gives you a lot more wiggle room because then you don't even have to worry too much about it. The Scarlet Spider can be like on turn 5 and then the agony thing. Or, of course, you still have Rana to fall back on, or if you're planning on using her, you can still use Agony with Jeff, and it will be just fine entirely. You can actually also use Agony with Misery. Misery doesn't destroy Agony or re-trigger Agony or anything like that because Agony is not a on-reveal card, and Misery doesn't care about non-on-reveal cards. Now, I will have to say, Agony is proving herself more and more to me lately. She, I thought she was a terrible card at the beginning. Well, I thought she was a very niche card. She might still be a niche card, but she's a lot more flexible, in my opinion, than even Hulkbuster. She's one less power, but she's more flexible, I think. I could be wrong. I don't play a lot of Destroy personally. I should probably get into the gameplay. But real quick, I want to ask how many of you guys did pick up Agony for free? And if you didn't, do you plan on buying Agony? Yeah, because as I'm making this video, she will be going in the token shop in like, what, 5 days, 4 days? Whenever I upload this, just sometime she'll be going to the token shop sometime this week, technically. So, yeah. And if you didn't pick her up then, do you regret it? And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the gameplay, shall we? Okay, let's play Zabu turn 1. I suppose. That's the Zabu we got as a cash key. Um, for using the key. I didn't necessarily want to use this Zabu per se, or rather, I didn't even want him to begin with, if I'm being honest. It just kind of happened, and honestly, he's not real bad. I did not like him at first, though, if I'm Being perfectly honest, I did not. We are going to play the jury here. That seems a little odd, I know, but let us cook. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I regret everything. I regret everything, guys. I just do. I regret everything. Okay, I guess we'll put this here. That seems fine. Okay, if that's a Killmonger. Oh, it's a Warpath. Okay. That seems a little odd. So did this play, honestly? The play is still pretty odd. 5, huh? That got 3, that got there. Actually, this, if I'm correct, should still go off. It's not unrevealed, so it should be okay. Maybe, I think, I hope. Okay, Hobgoblin. We can actually work on that. Yeah, that we can actually work with just fine. We can work with a Hobgoblin guy. Okay. Let's see about this. Okay. Okay, go ahead and buff everything. But Hobgoblin goes back to them. And then I guess Destroyer, I think that was a bot. I don't know. I thought they were just cooking, doing stuff I couldn't possibly comprehend. But instead, they just focused on winning one lane. Maybe they were trying to do a bounty. I'm not sure. But I'll take the victory. You guys got to see the deck kind of in action. So I definitely take the video. Now, ideally, we would have drawn the Scarlet Spider, but we didn't. On to the next one. Okay, we did not draw any card that we need. Okay, we will turn this into nothing, actually. No, we'll turn this into the thing. Yeah, because I was going to turn Ironheart, but I just realized that we could use, like, the Ironheart Odin situation that we have going on here. Okay, this also works out pretty brilliantly. Okay, we will play this here. So that way, even if they Shang-Chi away the Thanos, it should, in theory, be okay. Yeah. In theory, okay? It's just a theory. It's not a proven. Everything is going to be alright type thing. Okay, that's perfectly fine, honestly. We don't care. We really don't care. Then this will go here. Okay. They are going to go ahead and Jeff, huh? Okay, that means we get priority for that, which is just fine because we are going to attempt to do something. I guess we'll hopefully this will work the way we want it to. Yeah, yeah. What case scenario? It doesn't? Oh, it did. Okay. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I mean, yes, we could just Odin here, right? No, if we Odin here, we might lose. Let's just Odin here. Okay, Scarlet Spider. Again, Cerebral. And Mystique. Okay. Okay. So, and I don't. We went tiebreaker. Okay. I'm glad I Odin'd there. It was the Odin diff. I can do the same thing, I guess. I do have it equipped here. I don't know. I usually see that happen with wins. I've never seen someone use that emote when they're lost, so I don't exactly know what that means. Like, I don't really know. No, okay, Tootsie, I was worried that this might end up being a tie here. That's why I actually played the Odin, because of the fact that tiebreaker, because we had 29 here, they only had 14 because they decided to abandon the lane altogether. So yeah, but see, this explains they were a Cerebro deck, okay? A Cerebro deck explains everything, okay? It does. It really does. It explains everything because of the fact I was like, they must be cooking. They must be cooking. That's the theme of this video, apparently. I think that everyone's cooking. But they actually were cooking, unlike our first game. You know what? Let's get another one in. On to the next one. Okay, so now we gotta choose between Jeff and Psylocke. Well, maybe. I mean, it really depends. Psylocke is a situational card. Jeff is a situational card? Okay, well, we ah Jeff. I mean, we gotta pick Jeff, right? I mean, but Jeff Wright, Jeff Wright. My brain processed that before my hand could process that. We gotta choose Jeff Wright. Get right. Right. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to go here. I mean, it's going because we need. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, guys. Sometimes, maybe I don't really know if I know what I'm doing. People would swear up and down that that would be a super weird move. Where were you, Arana? We could have got you ages ago and done the double buff thingy mabob. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. They are cooking. Why do I think everyone is cooking now? I I have no clue why I think everyone's cooking now. But apparently I just do. Everyone's cooking. Now they are definitely a discard deck of some kind. They could actually be a gambit deck. Okay, they got definitely a hella deck. Okay, they were a hella deck? Question mark? Yeah, we won. I'll take it. I will just explain to you guys what we would have done, okay? Because hella decks always did that. Once they discard hella, they just leave. But I think we would have won even with their hella. See, what we would have done, since that's all they did, on turn 6, we would have played Odin. And then what we would have done is the Odin would have gone on the Namor lane, of course, as Odin does. And then we would have Scarlet Spidered somewhere and hope Scarlet Spider went mid so we could get that bonus on top of bonus. So it would be stacks upon stacks because Namor would give +5 to the Scarlet Spider because, you know, we activate Namor before we activate Scarlet Spider. So that's 18. And then if the additional 18 goes here, that the 6 plus 6 is 12, you know, from the Odin, plus the 18, which 12 and 18, of course, is 30. Yep, 12 and 18 is 30. Okay, and then so that's 30 here, but on the flip side, if it would have gone here instead, Jeff was 11 here, but really Jeff was only 8. Well, would have gained 5 more anyway. So 8 and 11 is 12. So yeah, and then Scarlet Spider, if would have went here instead, would have done that down to 9, but that up to 3, so that would be 21. Basically, I think we had it covered either which way, honestly, but the fact that they lost their hella means that they lost the game for sure. Now, see, they didn't surrender right away, so I assumed that they had something like let's see, Ghost Rider to bring back Hela. But I think what happened is because as soon as we hit play, they surrendered or something. I think they hit surrender later. A lot of people have been doing that lately because of the fact that if you hit surrender later and your opponent decides to surrender as well, you don't lose a cube. So that's why some people do that. And this explanation has gone on a while. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the deck. This is actually a deck that I made before, and I think it turned out well before, but Misery got buffed in the most recent OTA. She went from a 7 to an 8 power, which may not seem like a lot, but I think I'm slowly realizing that people, including me, underestimate the power of 1 power sometimes. In some cases, it doesn't much matter, but in Misery's case, it did matter a whole lot. Because, or rather does, because she removes power from your field. So you can make up that power somehow. So the fact that she can get a little bit more of that power is real good. But I digress. Also, can I just point out that if we got Misery, I'm not sure if we would have won or not. We could have still won. We would have effectively been losing 4 power from losing the Namor if we got Misery. Yeah. But at the same time, we could have also played Misery, Rana, and Zabu. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, let me know your thoughts of the deck. Comment section below. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.